The government is to clamp down on and prosecute visa contractors who transport unsuspecting Ghanaians abroad, ostensibly to secure them jobs. This was Vice President Kwesi Arthur's response during a meeting with a section of Ghanaians living in Kuwait and Saudi Arabia. Most of the people transported suffer various forms of abuses after being ditched by the visa contractors. Nuto Bibini Nuto with this story.
Unofficial statistics put the number of Ghanaians in Kuwait at more than 1,000, while registered Ghanaian Association pegs their number at 400. Most Ghanaians resident in that country are into domestic service such as nannies, house helps and security service. A few are into teaching and business. Given the Mahama administration's people-centered foreign policy, Vice President Kwesi Arthur has made it a policy to interact with his countrymen and women wherever he goes. The town hall meeting kick-started with a briefing on developments back home. Government's huge wage bill as a result of the implementation of the single spine pay policy and the decision by President Mahama to cut 10% of the salaries of government appointees were mentioned by the Vice President. He also justified government's decision to adjust the value-added tax upwards in order to accrue funds for development. He concluded with the new development paradigm of public-private partnership PPP in order to create more jobs for the youth. When the Ghanaians living in Kuwait took their turn, the president of the association, Hajia Mariam Wayo, disclosed how some unscrupulous persons in the guise of visa contractors lure many young people to Kuwait and Saudi Arabia, ostensibly to secure decent jobs for them. Their hopes are often dashed when they get there and realize that they can only become domestic servants.
Most of these young, sometimes illiterate and gullible girls who are promised glamorous jobs, well-paying jobs in Kuwait, and end up as maids, and some are forced into prostitution. Most of these individuals with a proper understanding of this system here come on Kuwait visa number 20, which is reserved for housemaids. The treatment method to maids is inhumane and degrading, bringing shame to the country of origins and maids. Our humble request to you, Mr. President, is to intervene to stem a flow of these unskilled laborers from the source that is at home, to spare Ghanaians of embarrassment of seeing our fellow Ghanaians being held in bondage.
Vice President Kwesi Arthur pledged government's commitment to curb such criminal activity.
We have to be proactive in this thing, because all you are saying is that somebody is under lock and key, they need help. But we have to help them, but at the same time we have to stop other people from falling into this same trap. Help the system at home to identify those people and be able to take action against them.
He also answered questions on what government is doing to stamp out corruption and ease congestion and systemic challenges at Ghana's entry ports to make it easier for Ghanaian importers to do business. Nto Bibini Nto, GTV News, Kuwait.